Yeah, my friend, this is Stockholm, Road, my friend. Like, a place where I did spend so many years. That's YMCA, you know. So, these people, uh, this blind man, Dr. Tesfaye Sabhat, and all his friends, like, all these Dawit Kashif Saye is a like, so he's a politician. That's why I'm saying, my friend, okay? He's a politician. So what happened was in January 1995, I came to a hotel called Clarendon Court Hotel in Edgewater Road, okay? So that was very depressing place. Like, a lot of people, like, used to lose their mind. A lot of people died, like, so this Tesfaye Sabhat was always, my friend, keeping me a hostage as a slave, my friend, okay? He's a slave owner. So this is Stefano Sembaye is my friend. I think his dad is Andenet Mahabar, like, a soldier of Ethiopian soldier. Really tiny, dwarf man, And Stefano Sembaye, he didn't have a proper intelligence, like, so this Kashif Saye house was a brick making area in front of our house in Adria, like, So this Saye, being a politician from the ALF, like, all this Ethiopian Eritrean Liberation Front. So that was their area, okay? So they gave him that area for this Stefano Sembaye, okay? So he became a really big guy, like he's a weapon of Philippos, he's a general staff of Eritrea, He's just really puppet, stupid boy, So, so they gave him that place, so that brick Ashifasai, like, that brick making area. So this Tesfaye Sabhat was always in contact. Him, Giorgio Gebragirgis, okay? And so they kept me always in this loop of hospitalization, like a mental health depression, as if I don't have a mind, So the idea was, at last, so this was a war of attrition, what they have this is in Palestine, okay? So at last, they wanted to take my organs, my friend, organ harvesting, live organ harvesting, like, if you are a sportsman, very powerful heart, lung, and, so what they do is they take your organs, they always try to monitor you, your blood sample, and, all your heart rate, your blood sample, everything internally, everything, like, So there is some rich people waiting somewhere to extract you. That was the estate I used to live in, It's called the Stockholm Gardens, okay? So they had someone at the end, could be millionaire, billionaire, like, maybe politician, who moves with a lot of medication, like, all these billionaires and politicians, they got so much depression, they're really crankheads, So the Eritrean presidency, as you know him, he's a drunkard, junk man, like, all these alcoholic people, problems with their kidneys, with their hearts, with lungs, like, So if you're a sportsman, they always link with this hospital, my friend, okay? So this is what they have, this Cardivia or something, like, I put it on the link. So when the people are died, they extract your heart, your lungs, everything, like, so they make your brain dead first. Otherwise, if you're dead and your organs are going to fail as well. So this was what they were trying to always keep me hostage as, claiming as if I was a mental. So this Tesfaye Sabhat is blind man, okay? His daughter is married to a white guy. This Abdullah Daim, his daughters are married to white people anyway. So they wanted to make, like, a slave, live organ harvest, my friend. Okay, so that's Stockholm area. Okay, so my friend, this is a lion of Stockholm, my friend, lion of Brixton, Eritrean guy, Bombok, all this patois. When we used to go to nightclubs and like that's the slang of Brixton, my friend. Okay, so these people were dealing to get to obviously extract my lungs, my heart, my kidney, my friend, even my willy. Can you believe it? I say that word, like, So these people are really nasty people, like, So today I'm trying to patch their, their rectums and everything, my friend. So all these people, the consultants, these are people, my colleagues I used to work for Royal Free Hospital, and so these are people who work on digestion system, intestines, the bile, the rectum, the liver, transplant. That was a place I used to work, So that's the Stockwell Garden estate. So my friend, like, So I made it, my friend, like, you know, I made them accountable. All this Dawit Fasaye, all this Stefanos Mbaye back in Eritrea, all this loop of people who came after me, my friend, from Eritrea, like, you know, they came all the way from Libya on foot, my friend. Can't care. Can you believe it? Like, you know, 10,000 kilometers on foot. Crazy people and trying to sell my organs by dealing with all these hospitals. Yeah, man. So that's Stockholm, my friend.